Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm.
Good, brother.
All you never saw in the trouble with the loss of today they was born. Straightening the curve, flattening the hill.
Flattening the hills.
Someday the mountain
Might get him, but the law never will. You, we're back. I don't know where we went, but we're back. PSB Live, me and the big bro Steve-O. And yeah, here we are, Monday night. And we're fortunate enough to have a pretty cool dude here with us tonight. I'll get into that in a second. I want to thank Cuts Concrete Cutting, Core Drilling. Terry's the man, as I go on about him all the time. I'm sure he's busy as fuck, so I don't hear from him these days. Yeah, always cutting lines and drilling holes. It's his life. And then there's Corey Plastering. You know, we go on about him too. He's a fucking legend what he does. And so yeah, we appreciate all their support. Print Shop Booth, the PSB crew, all the team. Everyone's, you know, chipping in, keeping us hydrated. And it can get pretty expensive, so it's nice to have. Yeah, so you know, Steve and I are really lucky to have an awesome guest tonight. Haven't had a guest in a while, so it's awesome to sort of mix it up a little bit for Steve and I, because he's a bit of a dick sometimes, and it's hard to talk to him. So you know, got a buffer here. He snuck in on Friday night, uninvited, unawares, and showed up, and yeah, so we've been having a good time hanging out. And yeah, Andre Boon, how's it?
Oh, hey, bud.
Good to have you, brother. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, mate. So sneaky trip to New Zealand, eh?
Yeah.
Just sort of out of the blue sort of thing. Little bit of training seminars.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For your rugby coaching that you do.
Yeah, you just come over and check some teams out and
Yeah.
just have a look.
Spying, in other words, for the Aussies, eh?
No,
You know, because of how bad Aussie has become at rugby,
don't need to spy.
as a general rule. Hey,
Yeah, well, he reckons
know, so
much
send
the
the spies over.
same over there when I was talking to you
Same.
earlier.
Yeah.
You know, the training wise, I'm sure it's pretty fucking. It's probably all about making up moves these days, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think here there's more of a mental edge, eh? You know?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of players here grow up playing the game from when they're fucking birthed, and then, you know, they just have a natural talent. It's trained over there, so
Yeah.
here it's kind of...
might be a
It's
winner's
gifted,
mentality, given the All Blacks win so much, you know what I mean?
What's
They
the
grow up
Without
supporting the
doubt.
team that's just straight up winners, you know, and that's the mentality.
What's the grassroots of it like over there, like the juniors and stuff? Is it pretty because I know from what I've been seeing through some of my friends talking about it and stuff, it's dropped off a little bit over here. You know, like there's not as many kids playing as, like, say when we were kids. You know, it was pretty much everything. But I think, yeah, it's sort of declined a little bit. It's not as thriving as it used to be.
Mm.
And so what's it like over there?
It's pretty much the same, you know, like, yeah, just, they
They have rugby
come in-
league. you
yeah,
know.
rugby league's
big.
quite huge, though.
Yeah, so
So
that would take up
that-
a lot. And then there's that other weirdo one that they play where they bang the ball and bounce it and stuff.
Fuck, it's
And
actually
they have
a pretty
these-
cool game.
And then they have these,
Hard out.
you know, TikTok or stuff that
Oh,
gets
do
out
they?
there that, like, it's pretty rare what those guys get up to. Is, you know, I don't want to get into it, but
Yeah.
fuck, it's pretty crazy, mate. I don't know if you want to be involved with that shit. Anyway, moving on.
TikTok.
Oh, the Insta banging and the TikToking they do
Oh, yeah.
and the after parties and shit. It's a bit
Oh,
wild,
yeah,
you
they
know?
get a bit wild. Yeah,
Well, I don't know if it's wild or weird. One of the
weird.
two.
Oh,
Weird, more than likely.
the game's quite weird, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh mate, so yeah, just coaching then, a lot of coaching going on with your life at the moment.
Yeah, just coach and work and,
Yeah,
I guess watch my girls play when they play, so,
yeah. And they, from my understanding, they're doing pretty fucking good, so it must be pretty cool to watch them, being that you've watched them all, you know, come up and improve along the way, and to be doing quite well must be pretty, you know, satisfying, or, you know,
yeah,
or, gratifying, or one of those words, right? You know, do you get a buzz out of it? Because I get a buzz out of
I get a
watching
buzz out of it,
Jackson
yeah.
ride his dirt bike, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I fucking fizz on it. It scares the shit out of me, but I fizz on it.
I just get a buzz that my kids are playing outside. Hey.
Yeah, well, I don't know where Bella's gonna go. She doesn't mind playing outside, but fuck, who knows what she'll do? She's crazy. Yeah, she might get into the bikes too. She's got that little electric bike,
She rips it.
Yeah, she goes hard on it. So
Yeah.
maybe she could just be like, just on the electrics, just keep her on electrics,
Yep.
all the way through, because they got some pretty cool little mini electric bikes, KTM, and they, I'm not going to promote it, but at the same time, like, they're pretty wild. They go well,
They quick.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, and I mean just the quietability of them, so you can put them in an environment where you're not going to annoy the shit out of people, but you still got a dirt bike set up,
Yeah.
so where they can still learn how to ride a fucking dirt bike, but not
Sounds
not
mean.
pissing anyone off.
Mm.
Maybe just the ruts and the jumps that they're making and shit in the local
And roasting
reserve.
people, fucking.
Might piss some people off, but yeah,
But quietly though, quietly go about it. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. It's good. Yeah, well, fuck, man, we're stoked to have you in here anyway, and always stoked to see you, So, show or not, obviously, you're our mate, we just fucking hang out, so.
Hard.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
one of the OGest of OGs PSPs too, bro.
100%.
Hey,
yeah.
original.
Yeah. Massively OG. Yeah. Those were some fucking times. Hey?
Fuck yeah.
Hanging out over there at fucking the old man's place. Tucked away in the little, just tucked away in there where we could just sort of just had to walk a little bit to see the bar and shit. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck, man, it's a bit different over there now.
Yeah. I haven't been down there, right?
Yeah,
I wanted to go and
there's
have a
no
look
houses.
today, but
Yeah.
another time.
Yeah, I haven't, I think I may have only surfed there once and I didn't even surf the bar,
Down the beach.
But I always remember really, I always remember, bro, when I first met you, mate, like,
Yeah, I remember that
the
too.
real hardcore time, like when I really first met you, you know what I mean? Because we knew by face, at school, right, kind of, and then you just sort of appeared, bro, out of nowhere.
At the beach.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
It was a bit like that.
yeah, you were like, what the fuck, what am I
Yeah.
doing here? Jeez, dead. Take you out of your environment you're
Oh yeah.
comfortable with and then put you in an environment with some fucking...
Life-changing shit.
Oh man, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I reckon, man.
I loved it the first day I got there. I was like, oh yeah, this is the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, and had a full-grown moustache at like 13.
Fuck. Yeah,
And
I remember that.
I used to call him Imran Khan. Like, I was such a dick, bro. Like, I'm like, Imran Khan, Elsa, bro.
Lucky I didn't know who that fucker was. Huh? Fuck. Yeah.
Imran.
And I was like, oh, I'll Google search.
Didn't they Google back then, bro?
No, nothing back then, so I didn't know what it was.
Go to the library.
You didn't know much about cricket, eh?
Pick up a newspaper, read the sports or something.
I didn't like cricket.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not-
mate.
Well, I was going to say not many people did, but truly a lot of people have.
A lot of people did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially
I
when
don't
we were
mind
at
the
school.
last fucking, like if watching it, the last couple of overs, if they're battling,
Yeah.
gets a bit more exciting.
I
And
couldn't-
batting when you're playing. But after that,
Yeah.
or bowling, yeah. All the good shit, really.
Yeah.
Because then you're actually doing something, Cricketers will be just swearing right now, going, we're working hard out there, man.
Cricket. It's like, I enjoy golf to a certain extent, but it's
Yep.
not like, it really just doesn't do enough, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
like it's got its place, I suppose. You got to be quite skillful at it, to like play well, and think
Golf.
But
Oh, yeah. No, it's not bad to watch golf. I don't mind watching golf,
oh
eh?
no, I can't watch it, mate.
Oh, I don't mind watching it. It's, they keep it moving pretty quick. You go from player to player, taking a shot, so
Yeah.
it's not like you're just watching them walk around.
Yeah, but they
The,
just
the
hitting
women's
ball.
golfing is outstanding.
Oh,
like,
that's
that's so
it's
good.
probably worth watching.
Not when
Although-
they really are good, but,
Yeah. Well, Lydia Ko, she's one
Yeah.
of the best, mate. And
Yeah.
Kiwi chick. Yeah.
Yeah. You
So-
play golf back home?
No.
Need friends, eh? Really to fucking hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not telling you what to do, but like Richie needs a golfing partner.
He
Oh,
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't play much anymore because doesn't have anyone to play with. But I will warn you, if you do go for a game with him, he's fucking anal about it, mate.
He wants to win.
Yeah. He's gonna try and kick your ass. No, but
Which
he's
is
quite
what he did
decent.
to us
He's
in
quite
the past.
decent at it, you know. He
Yeah.
plays well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think he lives on a golf course.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It does, eh?
Where?
Yeah.
Got a
Jankura.
fence between his place and
Whereas-
the golf
I
course.
know where he
Gold
lives.
Coast. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think I do.
Yeah. Nah, but anyway, he's over there pretty much not far from you, right? So,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm waiting for him to tell me he's got a jet ski so we can go out for a ride.
Oh, yeah, because you got one, eh?
He's got a jet ski,
Yeah.
isn't he? They were going to buy one.
Oh, I don't know.
He was telling
Oh.
me, he's having a chat.
Should message him. Yo, you got a jet ski, bro? I'm sure he went and bought a jet ski.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
No.
Didn't tell
No,
me
did you
about
buy a
it.
jet ski, bro? If you ever watch this. Who knows, bro? But
No,
have you
no
got
one watches this, Steve.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Oh, well. Yeah.
That's all right.
So you only over for a little while, though, eh?
Yeah.
And then back over to the Oz.
Yeah. Back to Oz.
Yeah. So you're
Back to
trying
work.
to jam some shit in while you're here? Yeah. So you went out
Get
to
around,
Oceans
see
today?
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to Oceans and some guy just told me, oh, do you want to take your boards out of your car? I was like, oh yeah, I better. And took him out of the car. Get to Ocean Beach and there's probably a little wave there that could have been had.
Oh, and you took the boards out?
Oh, I just,
Yeah.
I was like, this morning when he left, I was like, oh, no, you can take your boards out, bro, so they're not in the car, you
And I was
know?
like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
good idea.
And then when I was driving home after I went past Sandy's, I was like, oh, man, then I was
Was there a wave at Sandy's?
Yeah, a little one. Good for you, Mitty.
Damn.
Yeah. Like you were talking,
I was going to hit it this morning.
like you were talking the other day about the long period
was it
shit.
like that?
Just kind of like that, bro. Yeah.
Where was my message, bro?
In
In the bottle.
I don't know, man.
Floating
the
out to
bottle.
sea.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Oh,
was,
because
I
I
was
looked at the
focused on
cam
other
and I was
things,
like,
bro.
oh, fuck. It looked gay, you know?
To be fair, it was better.
Am I allowed to say gay?
No.
Yeah, can't you? Nah, surely. Is that banned? Is it?
I don't know.
Oh. I mean, I know you're not allowed to say
But it looked
like,
gay.
super gay.
Yes. Like it really did. I was just,
But-
it looked so pussy and dribbly, and I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
Well,
oh,
if you're on a fucking longboard or a midi.
but the reality is, it should have
Yeah,
passed
good.
through, picked you up, and fucking, you know, hurt it.
No, he should have taken his board, and then you both should have gone to Oceans.
Oceans.
Yeah, I know, but I had to get the kids,
Yeah.
so
Tough,
kind of.
tough situation.
It was a tough
Steve-o.
situation. Being
Well,
a parent.
Yeah. Well, how's Steve
Yeah,
been
well done.
anyway? What did you do? Get up to for the weekend?
Just fitting out the shed, you know. Well, today's my weekend too. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, yesterday just sort of mucking around in my shed trying to get it all sewn up, so it's just a nice little spot to sit there and chill and jam and do whatever.
Yeah.
Get the old PSB whiskey or moonshine, PSG moonshine game.
Oh,
with
you
the
want to
still.
do the moonshine?
We've got a still, so
Mm.
might as well learn how to do it, eh?
As
Yeah.
well.
Old Jace Ritchie will show us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll tell me exactly what I need to get.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
fucking do up a brew.
Yeah, I think
And beer.
Mikey might not even have it anymore, but he had it still. A turbo,
Right.
turbo fucking 5000 or whatever they call them.
Yeah.
They're pretty loose, like just because it's pretty strong shit, and you know just getting really fucked up all the time.
On the cold night, if you have a couple of shots of it, you know, make
Yeah,
a really nice
yeah.
moonshine or something, and doesn't have to be flavoured or anything. Just fucking. Oh, father-in-law Charlie had a bottle of moonshine, just the same thing, brewed up for one of those things, and it was pretty tasty, you know, like
Yeah.
a couple of shots warm you up. And you're like, whew, yeah, it was kind of sweet too.
Yeah, well, I met a guy just not long ago. Actually, I started doing his lawn, and he bought a it was like a winery in the middle of Auckland, like one of the brewery wineries or something, like Montana or something.
Right.
And he just buys property and stuff, and just looks at opportunities. Bit of an entrepreneur guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Anyway, I got to talking to him, and he's like been wondering what to fucking do with it. But he's right into old classic American cars and America and in general and shit. And that's where we got into this conversation because of my connections there.
Yeah.
And he wants to do like moonshine from New Zealand and export it all around the world.
Oh shit! Well,
We might have already talked
better
about
get some
this.
yarns going on with this guy.
We may have already talked about this on the show because we were talking about but you and I have talked about this, Steve.
Yeah, we probably have.
Yeah, because we were talking about your water supply.
Oh, the water. That's right. Yep. I was telling Andre about that today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, you could do some underground shit and just let the kids sling it at school and shit, mate. You know, get some little bottles.
Tell you what, bro. I met this couple of people, man, really nice people, you know, and they come in after a little while and they had some water they had, you know, made, you know, brew, a botanical brew, and the botanicals they use are cannabinoids,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got this really sweet scent, man, like weed,
Yeah,
basically, or even tastes a little bit like it, right?
right.
And it's called Senza, and it's like a scientifically formulated, you know, the botanicals they use connect with your CBD receptors and,
And then
stuff.
do they have it in like glass bottles? Have you,
Yeah, so
you've
little
mentioned
glass
this to
bottles,
me as well,
little glass bottles, Senza, and man, actually it's really refreshing. So we thought, oh yeah, we'll get a carton and we'll try and sell it, right?
Yeah.
And I was a bit sort of skeptical a little bit, like, are we going to be able to sell water?
Hey, what's the
I
price
like it.
point on it?
It's $12
For how big a bottle?
for a wee bottle like
500
that.
ml? What's
Yeah,
this?
you don't have to drink it all at once. You know?
You'd be like,
No,
hey,
but it's
how much
just-
you say was
it's,
$12? You go, that was $2.
yeah, one sip.
$4.
Yeah, it's an interesting drink, man. But we're selling
Is there any benefits to
carton loads of it. Yeah, there are.
it? Like what?
Like so the guys,
Hydrating?
the people that come or hydrating because it's the water. Yeah. So the guys that are coming back to buy it are golfers. The latest, quite a lot of golfers are sort of hitting us up now.
Oh, yeah.
And they're finding. So one guy's story was he could only play golf in a cart.
And now by drinking
And,
this
and
water.
so he's drinking this water, and it's dealing with his inflammation,
Yeah.
and even probably calming him to a point where he plays better too. You know, like because there's those calming effects of CBD, so there's a similar effect to that.
Oh, starting to like this water.
Mate, have
It's
a try.
Sensi. Yeah.
Senza.
Senza?
Senza. What did you
Yeah.
say?
Sensi.
Anyway, Will and Naima, awesome couple, got a nice family. They're doctors.
Yeah.
They run a clinic in Auckland.
Yeah.
They make this stuff, and man, people are buying it up like a storm. Joke the other day, Mega Surf might turn into a drugstore of all the natural, you know, like a
Oh,
pharmacy.
but if there's a
place
if
to
there's
get
a market,
that stuff,
if
it's
there's
all
a
you know
market-
legit. It's,
Yeah,
it's
if
not
you know,
weed,
yeah.
it's not cannabis.
Bro, well then you need to get on it because people are all about it.
Yeah,
I
we're on
mean,
it.
it's not
Alternatives.
stupid,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, heaps of people are into
It
alternatives.
trips me out though, you know, like that people, you know, try it once. That you know, these guys have tried it once and then they just come back more.
See, it's
You know,
interesting.
like, and
it's
it's,
interesting because of the
it's water.
because of the cannabinoid side of it, like
Yeah.
the CBD side of it. I find it interesting because there's these guys that sell these, you know, things that like do electrolysis to the water and shit. You have this big fucking thing and it's meant to like fucking, you know, cure cancer pretty much.
Right.
They reckon, you
Yeah.
know, but it's nothing like that, eh? Do they do that as well?
It's nothing like that.
They
mate.
just infuse cannabinoids
it's
into it.
infused, yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah, with spring water.
Well, anyone out there, go to Mega Surf and look up.
Yeah, look it up, man.
Check
Senza.
it out. Senza, $12 a bottle.
Mm.
It's, how about if it makes you feel better, then it's worth doing. You know.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, work colleague thought that she was like super buzzing after having a bottle of it, and I'd had a bottle too, and I was like, oh yeah, no.
Yeah, but there's a placebo
you know,
effect to shit too. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it can
Well, even Will was surprised when I said that golfers were coming back for more after.
that was the guy selling it.
yeah,
That's the guy selling
he
it.
makes
too.
it.
Well, yeah.
He makes it.
Yeah.
That it was doing that.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, that's really interesting. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, maybe the day the guy brought the water, he just had a really awesome game.
Maybe, you know, maybe.
And it's like, well, I gotta have that fucking water while I'm
Yeah.
playing, you know.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, putting those things in it and drinking it, it can't hurt you.
Yeah. So
You know,
So what's it called again?
Senza,
Senza.
S-E-N-Z-A.
And be online, eh?
Yep, manahealth.co.
Yeah.
Blood NZ. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're not around this area,
Yeah.
you know, you can
Oh,
get
that's
on
right.
it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. If you're not around town, then get on it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
come and see me.
Otherwise, go see Steve.
I'm dealing it.
It comes wrapped up in foil.
Yeah. No, it's a pretty little bottle too. It's quite cool. Yeah. Anyway.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
little
water. So pulling water out of the ground, mate.
Yeah.
Going to get a bore, I reckon.
But that's a bit of a process. What they're doing, there's got to be like, do they have a?
I don't know how they get the water. They
But
says
no,
it's
but not
from
even the
somewhere.
water. The
Yeah.
process of the whole process, what they're doing, there must be an element of, work and time put into
Oh,
it. And,
absolutely, bro.
and they might do that. They must have big vats and shit that they work with. And
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were.
They'd have to if they
I'm going to have to
distribute-
ask that question.
if
I
they
mean, if I'm
distribute-
getting their
distrib-
supply, I should know where it comes from, right?
well, it's just unless they're just doing it out of the
Yeah.
fucking tub of their fucking bathroom, mate. You know. And, you'd hope
It's
they're
all
not.
pretty professional.
Tap and fuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that'd be interesting to
we're going to
they-
find out, actually.
whether that
Yeah.
information is available to the public or
Yeah.
they made up that way of doing it and it's their idea and their shit and they've maybe
It's
have
just
a patent
infusing
on it.
water, I think, man.
But
I
how,
don't know if
I
it's-
don't know how to infuse water.
Well, you make a cup of tea, right?
Right.
And you infuse the water.
You put the tea in the water when it's hot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Whatever you want to infuse into the water, you know.
Okay. So
At, at a certain
so what
temperature,
are they using? Just
it'll draw it all
regular
out.
leaf or
Hey?
do you have to do something to the?
Fuck,
to,
I don't know.
Do you have to dry the leaf? to do it, you know?
I just sell the shit, bro.
Well, I want to buy some. I want to know what I'm getting.
Oh, we'll get some. We'll get some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe they can sponsor the show, mate.
I think it'd be a good one to just like it may be a nice thing to drink before you go to bed and you've been on the piss or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
knock one
Keep you
over.
hydrated.
I haven't tried it yet, but I
Good for your
plan
joints.
to. You know, but it's good for the anxiety side of things. I think that's what the main sort of. It has that sort of calming
thing. Yeah.
thing on you. You know,
Yeah.
relaxation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be the inflammation, and then the calming would be the mind or whatever. You know.
Awesome.
I should try it without adding any more substance to it, you know?
Like vodka and water.
Yeah, like beer and fucking, you know, potato chips. And
Oh, mate. Fuck, I tell you, I've been on a bad potato chip run lately. It's been
Me too,
shocking,
man. I've got to
bro.
stop.
Yeah, it's fucking shocking. Then you're throwing a bit of the dip with it, mate. And
I keep it clean, bro.
oh, bro, you clean.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not dipping.
Fucking no flavours
No.
and no dips, bro.
Oh,
there we go.
Hey?
Yeah, just straight potato chips, man. That's how I justify it. I'm just eating potatoes.
Just straight.
But
potato.
I'm also fucking my body with vegetable oils, you know? So,
Yeah. It's pretty true.
I mean, it's poison, they say. But lately they've been saying alcohol's poison too. And I sometimes think to myself, why am I poisoning myself? You know? It's so
it tastes
much. And I'm like, because, yeah, it tastes good. Because I fucking like it.
I'll be honest with you. Like,
Hey, so, you know, I haven't got a problem with that.
well, people go to
Liking
work.
something?
People go to jobs that poison them, and they do it every day.
Yeah.
You fucking builder, you're cutting that tantalised
Yep,
fucking
they
wood
get
and
made
shit.
to.
They fucking
Yeah.
they get fucking
How's
sick.
are those fucking kitchen bench dudes, man? that
Yeah,
have been
well, yeah,
making
well, there
that
you go. That silicon,
siliconised
yeah,
fucking
That's just
kitchen
fucked
benches,
dudes over
bro.
raw.
Fucking hell, eh?
Oh, I was
Crazy.
doing the same. When I was screen printing when I was younger, and that there was no health regulations. And then when we were making the learning aids with the custom wood, that dust was just like everywhere, but you couldn't really see it. It was so fine.
Yep.
It's fucking. Oh, that's all glued together. It's not good for you.
Oh, right. Just
You know?
same as, you know, in the boat building and
Yeah,
stuff like that, you
yeah,
know?
fuck yeah.
Yeah, anyway, you know, whatever. Eh? You just keep doing the outdoors thing there, Bernie, and fucking, you
I'm
know?
quite happy with it. Yeah.
Fucking, what did you do back in the day? Okay. Oh,
Bank.
banker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunting and fishing.
Hunting
shoe
and
shop.
Fishing, shoe shop.
He's a man of all trades, eh? Retail. Fuck, do you want a job,
Retail.
bro?
What's retail?
When you come home, we could get you a job.
What, at a fashion shop?
No, an out shop.
Oh, a CBD shop.
Yeah, CBD shop.
I meant your shop, Steve. When I said
Nah, it's
fashion
coming
shop.
though. I reckon, eh? It'd be quite cool to have a little shop where you could, do that, and then on the side you could have all the main products for performing in that side of things,
Right, yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh, I mean, it's big time in America, bro. In the States, it's fucking, they're going hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got lotions you rub on for arthritis and all sorts of stuff, little droplets you can take for anxiety and then just the benefits for people with epilepsy and seizures and stuff like that. You see, like it's pretty proven. It helps.
Yep.
And I had a mate that I worked with, man. It was fucking jock. I don't even know where the fuck that dude is these days, but he got kicked in the head when he was a bit younger, and he got into a fight with some dudes, and he just happened to get kicked in the head and crushed his front of his skull, and there's all got metal plate in there.
Right.
But ever since that day, he was having seizures, and that's back in the 90s, right? Like when it happened, and so he's kind of like, I guess he had some form of epilepsy from it, and the doctor back then said to him, well, you can take these pills every day, or you're going to have seizures, or something else that's really good for it is weed,
Right.
And so I actually I roomed with him for quite a while, and if we were on the road, sometimes we didn't have access to it, so we wouldn't have it,
Right.
and he wouldn't take his fucking pills, mate, so his seizures would happen in his sleep.
Oh,
And it was the
right.
gnarliest shit, bro. I'd wake up to him just fucking stiff arm going, oh, like the Exorcist, man. It was the gnarliest shit, and then I'd just have to deal with it. Like, I can't do anything. I just got to sit there and go, oh, this is fucking gnarly, And then he'd wake up in the morning, he'd puke up, and that's how he knew that he had a seizure.
Right.
And then he just would be just lost, bro, for a good day or two, bro. Like, just completely lost, mate. Like, his brain would not function, man.
Just fried him.
And
Radical.
but if we had access to weed and we were smoking on like a daily basis, after work and shit,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have them. It was the raddest shit.
Mm.
So I was like, if I was rooming with him, bro, I always had a game
Okay.
plan with him, bro. I was like, mate, fuck, either you take your fucking pills, mate, or because he was just a bit useless at taking his pills, and because of that,
Probably did shit to him that he didn't like and stuff,
or
But then
forgetful.
seizures are
Could have been forgetful.
fucking crazy.
He actually had to have all his teeth taken out because of the seizures, because he had fucking bite his tongue off.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So he had falsies.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was a good dude. Good dude.
Mm.
Loose gun.
Yeah.
Well, like we all are, I suppose, I know a lot of loose guns. Yeah.
In some form.
Yeah, he's texting me. Yeah. No.
What sort of crew you got going on in Australia?
Crew.
Crew, you got some bros to go hang with and shit? With Fano and that.
Yeah, I hang with Fano, and hang with some hard case guys from Touch that surf.
Oh,
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Sweet.
How old are they? Same age group?
They're probably. Oh no, yeah, same age group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same buzzing?
Same bars.
Yeah.
They just relax with families and yeah.
Yeah.
But they all play touch. They all play pretty wicked, eh? And then they come through surf as well. So it's mean.
Yeah. So you always, every weekend I see you. Yeah.
Always,
Yeah,
yeah.
you get busy
Yeah.
every weekend, eh?
Yeah. Always got something going on.
Yeah.
But it's fun, Yeah.
Yeah.
Just going from sport to sport.
Yeah.
If I'm not coaching rugby, I'm coaching touch. So
Yeah.
yeah, or playing touch.
Fuck, man, sounds full on. Like seriously, I've got a lot going on, but it's not like that. It's not like I'm running around every weekend trying to go coach or do anything like that, and watch the Grommers. I mean, I do, a lot with the kids, but yeah,
Yeah,
It's
but
not like-
that's like my kids are growing up, eh? So
yeah,
that's given me that little bit more freedom.
yeah,
Yeah, to go and spare time really,
yeah.
and so yeah, that's how I spend my spare time.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this shirt here, what's that? It was the Queensland. So that's a state team, right? So you coaching the state team?
Oh yeah. I had the was coaching the Queensland Schools 2 team.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of fun.
And what age group are they?
under 18. So
So they play good rugby then, eh?
good rugby, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
definitely
that would
good
make
rugby.
it more enjoyable, eh? You know what I mean? Like when you can actually try and teach them something, you can see them do it on the field and
Yeah.
perform. Like after a few years, but watching them while you train them and stuff and trying to teach them, And
Yeah, totally. They come in with some crazy skills, eh? So, and if you can bring them all together, that's the idea. Is you can get them
it's a
to play
team sport,
together.
eh?
Yeah.
There's
They
always
become
going to
pretty
be
hard.
some individual wannabe fucking show off fucking cunt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I do it all, but like it's a team
Yeah.
sport, mate.
Oh, that's right.
You got to be a team.
Yeah.
A team of lesser standouts could probably beat a team of standouts if they were operating as a team. Potentially, I'm not saying that would always happen.
Yeah. No, but you're right on any given day, really.
Yeah.
If that team's performing and they're hitting their peak at the right time,
Yeah.
and they're playing better than the other team.
Yeah.
uh,
Well, yeah, it goes like
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the All Blacks have been all right so far.
Right, they're lethal.
Shrinking.
Yeah.
I've seen so far.
Steve keeps shrinking.
Shrinking, mate. All right.
Yeah, no, I was pretty impressed.
Mm. So was I. I was like, holy. these
I
guys
took
come
back
out.
all the bullshit I said, but it's not over yet, But I mean, if they can keep playing like that, man, I'll be pretty fucking stoked on the
Oh, yeah.
season. They're like, I mean, they can't win every game, but when I'm just going off memory here. And where was the last World Cup? Japan,
Yeah.
I think so.
right? And we had that big game against South Africa in a pool match or something, and we beat them. Right? You remember? And I said at that point, I said that was the game, that was the final. We should have,
Yeah.
we shouldn't have, we played so well that game that we fucking burst our bubble in that game, and then we just we just
Went to sleep.
yeah, I mean, we just didn't have the energy or something, and it worked. It turned out like that, When we won that game, I said to a couple of people around me, I said, "Oh, we're not going to win now. That was a final."
Yeah.
It was a
You know.
peak.
Fuck, jinxed us.
Far out.
Fuck.
They were good. That last test with South Africa, man, that was one of the funnest games I've watched in ages with rugby, eh?
And that wasn't at
It's a
Eden.
sit,
Was
yeah.
that at Eden Park?
No, it was
What's-
at Carlaw Park.
How
I
come they
think.
played there?
Or, no, where they had the big day out. Where's that place?
Where is
it's,
it where the Warriors play? Smart Stadium.
Smart
Smart
Stadium.
Stadium.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Why did they play there?
Because of the soccer. The World Cup. Women's World Cup.
The Women's World Cup is down here.
It's
Yeah,
in
it's here,
Australia and New Zealand.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just here.
No, it's in Australia as well, bro.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's a shared thing.
Oh, it is too. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's a couple of games.
Which is
in
weird.
Brisbane.
Hey.
We did that with one of the first World Cups with Australia. We
Yeah.
co-hosted
Oh, hey.
in rugby.
Yeah.
Is that the one we won in '84 or some bullshit way back then? Is that when it was? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Way back in the Kerwin days.
Yeah,
Oh, no. Dave. What was his name?
David Kirk was the
David-
halfback.
Yeah. We were watching that shit.
Sonny,
eh?
not Sonny. Buck Shelford.
Buck
Yeah.
Shelford.
Sonny, I'm thinking like
Yeah.
Sonny Shelford, bro. He was a
Oh,
brother.
Sonny Shelford. Probably could.
Yeah, oh yeah, he fucking do everything.
Yeah.
Fucking Sonny, bro. Jesus, I'm so jelly every time I see your shit on the Insta and all that, bro. You're banging it. You're the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. And then who else? Oh, just Fitzpatrick and all those guys. Or fucking Michael Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Zinzi.
Zinni back then. Yeah, Zinni when
Those guys were hard.
yeah, bro.
Like
yeah.
JK,
Yeah, Bunsey,
Bunsey.
Walter Little,
Yeah.
fucking.
That was a good team, man. But just such different rugby too, in a way, eh? Like the games.
Oh,
sort
it's
of-
completely different now.
yeah.
Yeah, way different now. Yeah.
Same with rugby league.
Yeah, I don't watch a
Oh,
lot
when I was
of league.
in the airport, they pulled up in their bus. And they all
Warriors.
pop out, the Warriors.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, they're not even that big. You know? Like, I mean, there's a couple of brutes in there, bro, but like,
fucking booty cunts, mate.
they're butty.
Yeah.
But they're not, in stature, they're not really.
Yeah, yeah.
Big as,
but
you
some
know.
of the forwards would.
But
be
I tell
pretty
you,
solid
they'd be hard as
motherfuckers.
fucking nails. You
Oh
know?
fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. You would hope so, anyway.
I mean, that's probably
You'd be bummed out if they weren't.
that's the new like structure, physical structure you need for that game, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No weight training from early on, bro.
You need to have,
You know,
But they're not necessarily big, they're just
well, it's all about
strong.
strength.
Yeah.
You know, but
Strength and
some of them are quite naturally.
Like I was
probably
telling you
quite
about the
built.
rock wall today. Hey, after I finished the rock wall, I just felt like
Strong.
core out strong.
Yeah, yeah.
And it lasted
Yeah.
for a while. And I just felt
It's
like
gone now.
no, that's right. My knee fucked out a little
haven't
while
done any,
after.
haven't built any rock walls for all over.
But I'm probably going to build one soon.
Yeah, you get back in the shape.
Yeah.
Steve-O's fucking boot camp. I need to build another rock wall
Yeah,
over there.
and it improves the place astronomically.
Yeah.
you know?
Fucking
You
oath.
do one a year, mate. You'd be freaking
Yeah.
buff all year.
Bro,
every
when they-
year.
when they-
Fucking rock walls everywhere.
Both times they locked us down, man. The
Yeah.
first lockdown, because I'd been collecting rocks for a while, had a mean stack going on, and then we had the first lockdown, and I was like, boom, I'm building a rock wall. And so that's what I did for 4 weeks, bro, was just build this rock wall and these stairs. And then the lockdown ended, I was like, run out of rocks anyway, And then this cat started filling up our lower part of our property with like dirt and all sorts of shit, and big boulders would turn up, man. I'd be straight down there, clean that place of all the rocks, getting the stack going. And then another lockdown, and it was like a 3-week lockdown, and I just smashed the whole rest of it out. It was fucking awesome, man. I was so stoked. Scored dirt off Mick,
Yeah.
It all just fell into place, bro.
Yeah.
Scored enough dirt to fill it all out and stuff, and
Sweet.
yeah.
Mick's got his roof down
yeah,
now.
super strong
He's
after
stoked.
that. He's got his roof on?
Yeah.
Oh, look at,
He's hurting.
oh, that's a good thing, eh?
Yeah, bro, he's pretty fucking wrapped on that.
Yeah. Is he working?
On a house.
Oh
I'm
my
building his
God.
house, bro.
On his house.
Yeah, he's he's been just building a house. It's fucking big, badass, bro. What he's done, I was pretty impressed, bro, with what he's done, eh?
Yeah.
To do it all on his own from scratch, never built a fucking house. Let alone build one in New Zealand. Jeez,
Yeah.
with all the bullshit you got to go through.
Oh, gee. Must be crazy.
Bro, hardcore. It's the ticket clipping along the way, bro. That's
it's
the
nuts.
fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
You're paying people big money to do sweet fuck all, man, in so many situations.
Yep.
And it's just like, whoa, probably should have stayed at school.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I mean. Like some of these dudes probably fucking didn't even go to school, like much of a school, to get that little thing that allows them to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or done a building apprenticeship or something like that to become an inspector or...
Well, the inspectors
Something else,
they're not getting paid, bro. It's the fucking the civil engineers, the fucking
Oh, yeah,
all
those
the
guys.
little no Steve-O, now they have, I can't remember the term for it, but it's about the landscaping, and it's like a
Oh, yeah, no, that's-
architecture
that's
landscaper.
crazy. Yeah.
And you have to have like
X amount of
signed up.
trees and all that sort of shit.
but
eh?
if you get into an area where you have covenants and stuff like that, you have to have to get through the fucking process.
And saying that though, so when we put our place, when it comes back, you have to have this type of septic.
yeah, no,
setup,
but
right?
we
You know what
already talked about that.
And then you could, but if you took them a plan of something different,
Yeah.
it would work.
Yeah.
And it fit into their parameters.
the scheme.
Then you
Right.
could do that. So there is
Yeah.
there is room to change. If you say no, I don't want fucking trees all down there. How about I do it over here or something?
Yeah, but
to
it
make
wasn't.
up
It
the-
wasn't necessarily okay. Like
I remember
they
Mick saying
bas-
it was ridiculous. It was
basically,
ridiculous.
you had to have a qualified landscape architect. Fucking sign like
Yeah, that's
you know,
fucking
like you basically
bullshit.
had to pay someone just to go. All right, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Which I find fucking
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
But it wasn't just on that. There was so many along the way, and this
Yeah.
is probably going to be more. You
Well,
know.
I guess you just
But like at the end of the day, if
Get rain bottom.
everyone in that area has to do that, then it holds the value of the properties and stuff. It's,
Well, that's
so
the idea of it.
there's some sense behind the
and
fuckery.
I quote unquote or whatever you do, don't you just don't fucking tell anyone you're doing it. You build it epic, and whenever it comes into question, you make sure it can pass a cert. And you're like, sweet, fuck the red tape. But he can't because he's of the subdivision he's contracted into. Or
I
whatever.
mean, he's in a situation where it's pretty
Yeah.
hard to do something without anyone seeing it.
Yeah.
You know. But I mean, fuck, he's found his way around a few things because he did some research and you know, just said, all right, we'll do it this way, and then it's worked out or whatever, you know.
Nice.
So,
Yeah. I'm glad it's going good for him.
yeah, he's made big strides, mate. There's no doubt.
Yep.
But he couldn't beat a fucking steel building in the bush somewhere, fucking away from, you know, with all that bullshit you got to go through.
Yeah.
Right. I'm out on that. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't like people
Just
clipping
build
the
a
ticket.
utility shed. Or modulate.
Yeah, bro, you just build like within the parameters that they allow you to a certain extent, you know. Or but if you are in an area where there's no one around to see what the fuck you're doing, then you just go to town. And if they want to kick up a stink later on because someone knocks you in or whatever the case is, you know, then there's more to talk about then because there'd be a feud going on or some shit. Who the fuck? Yeah, mate. Yeah. Oh, well, fucking anyway. Good to have you back, mate. Good to have you sit down and have a yarn. Get a little potty done. Me and Steve have been trying to knock these out, so
Have you?
fucking
Slow,
you
eh?
know, getting a few do. Well, we just got back on the track.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one to do with you because you're so few words.
Yeah, so
You know?
true. So true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. Well, probably you know
But
some
all
of the stuff
good.
we want to talk about anyway because
Yeah.
get them in trouble, mate. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what did you do on the weekend?
Oh, I don't want to talk about that.
You sure?
Yeah. No, I am.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
What did
That'll
you do
come
on-
up.
What did you do on the weekend?
I fucking went surfing on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
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 That was
We're
awesome.
watching you on the cam, actually, eh?
He said that, eh?
We're like,
Yeah.
I was like staring, I was like, oh, hey, there's some waves. Oh, is that Robbie? Running away to some dude. Beer comes up, goes down. Yep, that's Robbie. And then I seen the real Mark come into the picture.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
It's
no, we
quite
were just
okay.
going out.
Yeah.
I had it good on Friday, bro. My lawns were all in sandies, so I went down there and I had a surf. And then I backed the lawnmower off. I was just parked in the car park. Just backed the
sweet.
lawnmower off, went off and did my lawns, come back, and
Oh, yeah.
and at that time I just got done. I was having a yarn to someone, and the real Mark rolled down. And I was just gonna get into my wetty and have a rip, so it worked out pretty fucking good. Had a pre-surf beer.
Oh, that was pre-surf beer?
That was pre-surf beer, yeah.
Yeah.
Because then he showed up when I just came in when
Yeah.
Andre showed up. Yeah.
Yeah, I seen Lane come along and said he was surfing with you.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, can't be that long, but what was it like?
I had one standout wave. You know, it was fucking. It was good. I mean, I haven't seen it really the point breaking like that in a long time. And fucking because it was quite northeast. You know, the paddle out around the point was quite exciting at times.
Damn.
First time I paddled out, I fucking I was way too casual, bro, and I was just like paddling along, really, like, you know, just going, and I started paddling across a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
And then I just got fucking drilled, bro.
Ouch.
You know, and then I fucking got drilled all the way over to the right side of it, you know, the left side of it, of the point.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I can't just go in. I've got to keep paddling. So I managed to paddle back out, and just as some inside ones were really fucking shaping up, so I scooped onto a pretty decent inside one, you know, or like a midway one, and then caught that in, and then went back around and was like, fuck, I ain't gonna make that mistake again, you know. But like, but yeah, no, I definitely had one standout wave that was fucking pretty good, and fuck, man, I was fucking hooting, you know, felt like Felipe Toledo.
Holy shit.
You know, in my head anyway. Although no, I did do one turn, bro. Like I did a couple of nice Rios, nice snaps, and then I did this one turn, bro, where the fins came loose a little bit and it slid around. Just not, you know, big fucking like Toledo did and J Bay, but like nice little slide there, you know, and controlled, you
That
know.
was sick one, eh?
Yeah, and his one, Toledo. Oh fuck, dude, that dude's insane.
Fuck, he was surfing fast, eh?
Oh, bro,
As his board, man, it's just so thin, bro. You
Yeah.
can just see it.
chattering.
Sharp eye, just knifing.
Yeah. Nah, he's fucking nice, bro. Well, we were like, you know, like Slater still surfs alright, you know, but like, you just compare him, you know, and it's just like,
Yeah.
you know, and even then I watched the comparison of John's 9.0, and then who was it? O'Leary did. Is it his 9.3 or whatever, or was it 8.0 and 8.3?
Something like that.
And like, you know, like,
Yeah.
you just that's how I felt after the surf ranch.
It's
You
like
know?
if you watch them both, which wave blew you away the most?
Yeah. And I'm
You
going to
know?
tell you right now, John Johns was way, way better, bro. Some of the shit he did in my mind was sick. Okay,
When you
Connor's
watch it-
on his back,
When you
backhand
watch it,
going pretty vert.
yeah, but when you watch John Johns in slow motion, that's the bit that you see. You see how thick the lip is that he's
Yeah,
just
bro.
pivoting around and it's throwing while he's doing it, you know.
It's fucking insane,
And
bro.
he's just like, shah.
It-
But it just makes it look so smooth and
It's just like...
it's what Slater used to do,
It's
you know.
it's the one thing about surf competition that I fucking hate is that it's like judged,
Yeah,
you know, and it's like it's all
yeah.
like, bro, how do you? I mean, it's got to be hard for them, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's easy, bro, and I know we've gone into this before.
It's
on
like
the show
skateboarding
before.
and snowboarding and or any freestyle sport.
Yeah.
They've got it, you know, if they judge
It's
it,
gotta
like
be
freestyle
judged.
moto and shit like that. I think surfing's the worst one of all
I think so.
because it's just fucking rigged.
Hey, man, I didn't say that.
Well, fuck.
But it is.
you know, if every
It
judge,
fucking is, mate.
if every judge there just went like, if they got to watch them back wave after one after the other, just
Yeah.
one time watch it back and
Yeah.
go, actually, now again, looking at it again,
Yeah,
I feel like that's the better wave. Give whatever region they're both in, if it's so tight,
yeah,
and give one to the other.
yeah. Well, they just
And then the odds. I mean, I guess that's what they're doing, but and then it should just odd, you know, the even out, you know, to the average.
well,
But I don't think they're doing that.
they've got. They should. They must have some things in place to make that to where they you can't have any sort of biasism or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be some. They must have some things in place.
Well, I
to,
guess they call it criteria, eh? And they go, this is the criteria.
yeah,
The backhanders were definitely fucking slaying it on that day so hard.
yeah, yeah.
Because they could. Just the angles, more vertical surfing, that must have been the criteria. But
But
then...
how do you take that away from a guy like John?
I don't know, man. You
That's
know, like...
just doing some of the raddest shit, and you can't
Yeah.
you can't what do you call it, like
Well,
like,
then you
you can't penalise him for fucking being on his forehand.
You can't
bro.
penalise him for fucking shredding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he was creative across that wave, not robotic. Hit the lip, you know what I mean? And that was sick surfing, don't get me wrong, right? You know?
Yeah.
From Conor O'Leary.
Fucking oaths it
But
was,
you
bro.
just, like, then there's the artistic value that goes. And John rolls in different lines and just lays down hardcore spray throwing rail time or in the lip free fall time,
Yeah.
you know?
So,
And it's just like...
anyway, I saw that today. I saw the comparison between both waves, and I'm like, man, that's just, and that's how I felt about at the surf ranch with that way that one ended too, bro. Like, I was just like, man, like, you just can't tell me that it was Griffin Colapinto that won it, right? Wasn't it? The surf ranch one.
Yeah.
And
Surf
like,
ranch,
and
yeah.
some of the fucking surfing that Toledo did in there, I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, he fucking like.
Well, it was
Pinto did like a fucking forehand air. You know what I mean? And like everyone's like, oh, and it's like, what? Like, that's
Yeah.
just a front side air, bro. Like, I mean, okay, there's some skill in that, but fuck. When you're fucking boosting out and reversing and fucking landing right in the lip and fucking turning straight into another fucking turn and hitting the lip, bro. That to me, bro, is fucking.
That fucking air that John did at Jeffries, that front side 360 air off the shoulder,
And then landed right in the.
and he just landed and just went, bop, boom, and just did the sickest turn after it, and it's like,
And
That's
Toledo
fucking
and
good
Toledo
surfing.
does the same shit, and
combat,
Italo
huh?
does the same shit.
Italy, it was Italy that got ripped off it.
It was
fucking-
Italo's, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Italo
and even
got ripped
like,
hard, bro.
even though he
Ripped.
fell, I reckon he already had it. Bro.
He already had
You
it
know what I
before
mean?
that. There's just no way he.
Yeah, it's
He already
crazy.
had it.
The artistic value of it was he showed flair all over the wave, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Instead of just going tag, air.
especially at somewhere like fucking the ranch where it's
Yeah.
so mechanical that you have to really work to try and make it look a little bit different. Whereas
I can't
you're
believe
surfing,
people aren't just lip sliding the thing and doing shit like that, like real
changing everything
freaky
up.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, because it's such a critical fucking wave, bro. It's actually
it just
fucking
moves
moving
fast.
pretty, yeah.
But surely they don't have to go down that path, or they just have to do it somewhere else.
Yeah. The
Like
fucking,
apparently somewhere they're building a Kelly Slater style one,
there is.
but can be twice the size.
Oh,
The
really?
waves twice the size.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which would be insane.
I think there's one.
Fuck, wouldn't it?
One similar to Kelly's in Abu Dhabi or something, isn't there?
Right.
Is there? Like, because I saw some
It's a
fucking.
different kind of wave, eh?
Yeah,
It's more of
looks
that
similar.
combustion style.
Oh,
Oh, the ultimate one would be that Oki one.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
fuck,
one?
that thing looks insane.
yeah,
And that's like swell
yeah.
in
Yeah.
a way.
Oh yeah, it's generated like
Oh yeah.
you know.
And there's the different waves. They're just so sick.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we were just talking about that
They
yesterday.
just scaled that up so the
Japan.
waves are like another couple of feet taller.
Yeah,
Holy fuck, hey. Imagine the scale of the place. Like, it'd be like a full retail resort fucking setup, surf resort. It'd be a surf resort.
yeah. Well, that's what you just
And you
have
just
to
go
do.
surf, you get on a package deal and you have your fucking, your time that you, fuck. It'd be so sick. I'm going there. When that happens, I'm going there. Wherever they put it. So badly want to go there.
I wonder what's the hold up on that thing. I wonder if it's like it's quite expensive to make that. Like and getting the funding for it. It's probably fucking up there in the tens of
What's
millions.
Oh, hard out, yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to a potty
The
about
yelling
wave
up
pools.
The plunger, the yelling up.
Oh yeah.
And from Goldie there.
Yeah.
The one that Oki's in Barton Lynch and
It's out in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty out of it, man. One of the last ones they dropped was, and the dude was talking about how, like, they drained the whole lake and resurfaced it.
oh okay.
So it's all,
Yeah, it's all concrete.
It's all concrete.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Yeah, there's an old guy that worked
the
on
old
it.
guy, yeah.
yeah. That was, I said, you was the same one. Yeah, yeah. And then so they got to go through like when you go there to surf it, you got to start in the beginner and work your way up into
Oh, they make you-
Oki's wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They make you
No, the slab.
start.
Isn't that Oki's wave?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh Oki's wave's the left.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't this slab right and left anyway? Is it? Or no?
I think it's maybe just a right, eh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks pretty sick.
Yeah, I mean,
Reminds
fuck
me
it.
of Pardale Bar in a way when it would do that. Just come on and
Just off the peak.
just form into a perfect
Yeah.
little,
Yeah.
and you'd be just face down in the sand, so many
Yeah.
blah, straight into the
I was
bottom.
just gonna say, if only we could ride the barrel real good back then.
Yeah, I remember a couple of sessions when I was a bit older, and wish that I could have had, back in the day,
Yeah.
the same sort of, ability to
Yeah,
ride it
yeah.
and work for it. Fuck, man. Some days, those grower days on the bar.
Oh yeah.
So you just take off and just grab and hold on and it'll just get wider and wider
Yeah.
as you went down the sandbar.
Fuck yeah.
And just getting so tubed.
Rad.
Come out, boom, straight into another one, It's only happened like a couple of times
Yeah.
in the last fucking 20 years.
Yeah. Pretty
For
rare
me,
shit.
anyway.
Pretty rare shit, alright.
I'm usually pretty late to get there when you find out it's doing that.
Bro, I got given some fucking beersies from one of my customers today, mate. I got
Did
it's
ya?
just your flavour, mate. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
It's
yeah.
got a rainbow on
Is it?
it. Well, not quite, mate. Rich Aucklanders, mate. That's what they drink, hey.
Nice. I've heard of it.
They're really nice people. They're really fucking awesome people, especially because they just sold their place and I had to go mow up before the
IPA?
owners fucking come in. Randy was out slaying it today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is a bit fruity, isn't it? It's got an orangey flavour.
Orange, you happy?
It's not too bad.
Does it say hazy
Pretty,
IPA? Parrot Dog. Thank you, Mark and Caroline.
Oh,
Hopefully
you.
you're not watching this. Pretty good chance you're not.
yeah.
Next minute.
Yeah, oh, they're not my customers anymore anyway. Yeah. She said to me when I showed up and said, I was like, I forgot her name, and I just blazed down too, so that I didn't want to get close to her. And you know how people like to get close when they're trying to talk to you? Some people do, like she was getting too close to me. I was like just walking back because I just probably would have reeked of it, you know.
Bubble.
And I forgot her name. She's like, "Oh, hey, Robbie." I was like, "Oh, how's it?" And she's like, "Oh." I said, "Oh, so you're packing up, eh?" You know, because I was like, "Man, I hope these are the people moving out and not the new pet owners." You know, I was pretty confident it was, you know, but because there's a lot of customers I don't really have a real relationship with, you know. I don't even know them, you know.
Yeah.
Never met them or seen them, you know. And yeah, anyway, they were, you know. They ended up fucking telling them my life story for a while there and shit. Yeah, and then I kind of feel like, man, I don't know. I really hope you guys don't watch this somewhere down the track, but like, I feel like they had to sell their house because they couldn't afford it, you know. And then I was like, you know, I was talking about, you know, and I was like, yeah, I tell my missus all the time, I'll just sell the boat if we need the money, you know. and she's like, yeah, and she looks at her husband and that, and I seen their boat, it's nice Staby craft, and she's like,
he's not selling the boat.
no, he's selling the boat. Oh shit! She's like, yeah, like we're probably gonna sell the boat, and he's like, yeah, probably gonna sell the boat. And I was like, don't worry about it, mate. The best boat's your mate's boat. And she's like, that's what I've been telling him. But anyway,
Yeah. Well, I guess like sometimes it's like, yeah, can afford it, next minute, and can't afford it.
yeah, I don't know what the situation is, mate, but anyway,
Oh, but good on them. They fucking kind enough to shout beer for someone.
I still pay me to mow the lawn, and or maybe I'm the problem because I've charged too much for their lawn. They couldn't keep up on the fucking bills.
I don't know. I guess probably mowing it 5 times a week's a bit too much.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
Mate,
like
it's real easy.
might be a nice place and all, but it doesn't need the lawns that mowed, eh?
She did say to me though when I showed up, you know, I was like, "How's it?" And she's oh, really good. And I was like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Man, it's just been a real pleasure dealing with you, Robbie." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, because I'm cool." No, I mean, I was just like, "Yeah, no, it's been a pleasure too," you know. But she just liked the way that I was like always like, you know, anytime she texted me or something like they wanted me to mow it when they were coming up and that, I just was like, yeah, take care of it, you know. Da, 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 da. And then even like today, when I got this morning, because I had to mow up because of the sound, right? Well, I'd forgotten completely, bro. You know. And then I had it. Luckily, I put it on my fucking phone, bro. And I was like, come up this morning. I was like, oh, sweet. Yeah.
Got old phones, bro. Like,
Yeah.
keep track of you.
I was trying to remember back how long ago it was that the old fucking phones came out. You know, like,
Early 2000s, eh? You know, like
Yeah.
03ish. Like as far as like the iPhones and stuff, eh?
the iPhones, yeah.
Yeah,
When
Google.
were they?
Google it.
Google it, mate. I reckon it's somewhere around 2007 or something.
2007, you reckon the iPhone, eh? Yeah.
Something like
2007,
I mean, like-
2001.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Nah,
No, you're probably right. You're
2007,
more like that.
that. Yeah.
I said kind of 03ish, but yeah.
I mean, then were there a whole lot of people videoing the old fucking Twin Towers in 2001 with their phones?
No, I don't think so.
I saw. Well, it was on the news, so.
Bro, he's
Never
already
seen it on the
fucking done
news.
some research, eh? This guy.
Huh?
2007, mate. 29th of June.
Wow.
First
June.
iPhone. I didn't even have to get it all in. When did the first? And then, it's listening. Fucking listening to us, mate.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Well, there you go. 2007.
Yeah, so in 16 years,
Yep.
you know, they've got how many now? iPhone
14.
Fucking hell.
16?
Have you got the latest one?
No.
Looks like the latest one.
Have you got an iPhone?
No, I've got a phone.
Oh, yeah, because
It's an iPhone.
Jackson's the only one in this family that has an iPhone.
Oh, straight up?
Yeah. He's Apple mad. Like, he's like, nah, fuck your Android shit.
I got to admit, bro, it's, I've tried the Android side of things. The
Not
Apple
liking
shit
it, eh?
just rolls it, bro.
Well, you just get used to what you're doing, mate.
That's all.
Yeah, I
You
know,
know?
but like it's the amount of effort that goes into fucking doing a lot of the shit. You know what I mean? As far as like fucking Google or Microsoft and Google, all that fucking bullshit that gets involved with it.
Okay.
Like with Apple, like if you want to go to the app that Apple do, like iMovie app, you just
Yeah.
fucking go to the app. But if you try and do that with fucking on those other things, Oh no, you got to go through like your Google account, yada yada yada. That's what I found anyway.
Huh.
I could be wrong. Just more hoops to jump through. It's like fucking New Zealand
Oh
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
anything done.
Like trying to build in New Zealand.
Yeah, yeah. They should just change the fucking Samsung phones to like New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, they're good and all,
Yeah.
and
They are.
they
They're
take a
good.
mean photo. You know what I mean?
Great photos, except for mine because
Fuck, there's shit to deal with.
I smashed that, the lens.
Oh, hey.
So like it doesn't do very good video or photo quality. Every time I
Right.
go to take a photo, I get my fucking t-shirt and I clean it a little bit, and then I go and take a photo. So, but I have another phone that I'm going to use for my my social, my Insta bangers and shit, and then just not use that
bangers.
because I like this phone because I don't have to learn another one. I don't want to have to learn another phone, you know, because they always are a little bit different in their own way, you know.
I think iPhones are made for retards too, man. So
Yeah. Is he allowed to say that one
it's so
too?
simple.
I don't know if you're allowed to say retard, Steve.
I'm a retard.
Steve,
Am I allowed to say I'm a
Steve,
retard?
you can say you're
I'm allowed
you
to-
can say you're a retard.
Yeah.
You can
I-
also punch yourself in the face.
At
too.
times I'm a retard. Yeah. No, I've decided not to punch myself in the face anymore because it could cause a fucking brain injury down the fucking road, man.
Yeah, no, you don't want to
Yeah,
do it
I
too
mean,
often
so-
anyway, bro. You know.
I really stopped doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to remember when we used to get in the car and fucking someone would throw a punch
Oh,
and next thing
bro.
would be just on.
Yeah. Nah, dead arms.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry, that just brought back memories. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
High school days.
It's not my fault.
Who's that? Oh, it's the back of your car. It was you, the angry one.
I mean, it's
You.
not my fault. I'm
You,
just
the
realising
driver.
it's not my fault I do the things I do.
Oh yeah. Really? Sometimes you just got to take the blame, bro. You know, and realise it was your fault, mate. Yeah. Take responsibility for your actions, mate.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that you punched yourself in the face, realistically, if you look at the bigger picture, that was your fault.
Definitely.
You know, no one else to blame.
Yeah.
Well, someone else could have possibly got you angry enough to punch yourself in the face, but or your surfboard or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking actually, my standout wave, bro. The other day, Bazza dropped in on me, and it was the meanest drop, bro. I just managed to scrape in just in, like so. I was just a little bit up inside, and it was like a bit later, and I got it. And then he comes down. I was whatever. If he stayed on, I wouldn't have given a shit. And he pulled off, and I was just like, oh man, it just fucking walled up all the way to the inside. And I was just fucking wrapped, eh?
Nice.
Fuck yeah. But it was cool, just me and him both taking off at the same time. It was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Party wave.
Party wave.
I love a good party wave.
Yeah. And then later on, I was a bit further out, and he was taking off real deep, and I knew he wasn't going to make it, so I just went. Yeah.
Well, he would too.
Yeah, he didn't make it, mate.
Clearly.
He didn't make it. Yeah. Well, what do you reckon, mate? Should we wrap this potty up, or
Yeah. Fuck. Need a
shut it
piss.
down? Sweet.
Need
That's
a
usually
piss.
when we wrap it up, when you need another
Yeah.
piss.
Got a good song. I
Yeah.
chose a
Good
song
song.
to
To
end
end
it
it.
There
on.
we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Throw down
Some
another song.
classics.
So I can try and choose one occasionally. Fucking, where's the old microphone?
What are we working with?
I got my wings clear. I got my truck check. Supposed to last me.
Nice.
Me. All right. Well, yeah. Everyone that tuned into this one, if you made it to the end, thank you. And yeah, we're just going to keep banging them out. And yeah, we're stoked to have Andre down here with us. So he's here for a few days. Going to rock around, and you know, hopefully he'll come to Shippers with us on Thursday if it's pumping. And yeah, so tune in next time when we're back. Pew. Here's the music. Outro. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.
My lungs are clean, at least today. I fill 'em up, Lord, roll me a J.
Steve O's music.
Pretty good.
Yeah. You. Peace.